That's so much better. Hey, YouTube. How you doing? Hey, Crystal. How you feeling today, Crystal? How's everything in your world? You over there creating your reality? You over there creating your reality, Crystal? I didn't even hit the button over there. Hey, everybody. I came on just a little bit to do some readings today. Some prosperity readings, actually. If you're interested, uh, If you're interested in a reading, today's reading $17.17, 1717. Could somebody put that in the comments for me? I don't think I put that in the comments today. It's 1717, and the purpose of them being 1717 is the one in the 7 equals 8, and the one in the 7 equals 8 again, 8, 8. And the reason why I'm tailoring the readings to be equal up to 8 is the 8. That 8 is the number of prosperity. This here we're entering into 2024, a 8 year. And really what an 8 year is going to stand for is prosperity in your life. It's an even exchange with being able to receive and give as it pertains to money. So we're entering into a prosperous year of abundance. Everybody not gonna get there, just like the heavenly state of mind. Everybody not gonna get there within their mind because heaven is a prepared place for prepared people. And maybe some people energetically are not prepared based upon their old thoughts, their stumbling beliefs. Belief is merely something that you done told yourself over and over until it became law for you. And so you change your beliefs, and then that means you change the signal that you are emitting out. Your word, your signal, your thought, it cannot come back to you void. And so I teach people spirituality as it pertains to the signal that you are emitting. On my website, salttheearthpub.org, I have a manifestation toolkit that gives you crystals, affirmations, and gold money to amplify your current money that's in your pocket. And it also gives you dollar bill money, green money, like you normally see it. And it's a toolkit that you do in a ritual that you perform in the privacy of your home every night for 8 nights. That go that number 8 again. And in doing this ritual and listening to the affirmations that come with this particular ritual and carrying this money and following the guidelines or the instructions that come with it, you'll be energetically creating a relationship, a newfound relationship with money, creating a new one and destroying the old one, the old limited beliefs. Sometimes in our subconscious mind, we got like I saw somebody post today. The black people gotta work a little harder. That's a belief, baby. It's a belief. It's a mindset. You got to work smarter. You got to work your magic. Is what you got to work. They have another one like money don't grow on trees. Oh, really? The tree of life is inside of you. Why is it not growing inside of you on that tree? Yeah. the the tree of life that's inside of you. Money should be growing on that tree, baby. And the relationship with money, you being currency, you being liquid assets, you being in the flow streams of money. You are the first stream of money. You are the darkness that was on the face of the deep. That was the water, the deep water element. So you are the first liquid asset. You are the first currency to be known. Get your mind right and create a healthy relationship with money. And when you do that, you have to have your mind right, right? And so that's why I give you affirmations with that bundle. It's on sale right now. Matter of fact, affirmations with the bundle. And on top of that, you get the toolkit itself, part of the bundle. And so you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. Hey, everybody. I see y'all. What y'all typing over here? Yes, I am creating right now. Yes. I love that for you, Crystal. I love that for you. Every day, thought by thought. Creation is a mindset. Consciousness is a mindset. You have to be conscious of your beingness. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind at all times. Let's see. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Miss B. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, G Young. Thank y'all for passing through. I appreciate the love and support. We're about to get started up in here. And I was updating something. Okay, let's see. 1717 for the readings today. Yes, I did. I was doing the $8 ones for my supporters in my church. We be having church too, y'all. This is called the intervening church because every day, if you notice, the things that I'm going to be sharing with you have everything to do with your inner self, nothing outside of you. We're not looking outside of ourselves anymore. We did that already, right? And so now the kingdom of God is within us. And to get that clarity, we got to go within to find out when our energy is off and our relationship with money is wobbling. We got to go within. All right. Hey, look at them speaking to each other. I love that. I love that. No, no, no. Everything they said, I can't. I'm coming for it. That's what I'm talking about. It's done. It's done. Look, look. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for y'all. All right, we about to begin. We about to begin. Hey, Nut Lioness. Hey, Danny. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Don. Thank you for patience, through, babe. Intervene. Show me. What is the energy today? The people that are here today, what must they know energetically? Set the tone energetically, intervene. Let me know, what is this common energy that the people here have today? Why? Why, of all places, they're here? What brought them here? What must I tell them? Is there chaos? Is there a bridge of incidents? Is there abundance? Thank you. Prosperity. Prosperity. Isn't that in alignment? Man, we talk about alignment here, but isn't that perfect alignment? Isn't that perfect alignment? Thank you, inner being. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Desire, desire, fulfillment. That's the energy and the purpose of this here live today. Desire and fulfillment, the embodiment of that desire, the embodiment of that fulfillment is the energy that's present in on these lives on today. And the beautiful thing about this card is that the people underneath the sound of my voice, even on the replay, nothing, no thing just happens. Once you get to this state of being within your journey, you have physically, as it pertains to your fulfillment, your purpose in life, you have discovered yourself. An unfoldment has taken place. And you get to a point in your journey where there's just like burning sensation, just wantingness of more, this desire, this passion, this purpose that's burning inside of you. So that's energetically where we are now. The energetically where we are now with the embodiment is that, look, what I got to do. What does the whole put it on the whole armor of God all about? Like, right? What is it about? I'm ready to be it. I'm ready to put on it. I'm ready to I'm in that season. And so energetically, this is why we are all here today. And so being the perfect place in your journey is to be ready, to be open. In religion, that's akin to surrendering. Like, right? There's a song in religion that says, I surrender all to you, my blessed Savior. I surrender all. So in this place, your old beliefs are dead. In this place is a dawn of a new day because you're ready. You're ready when you have the whole armor of God. I salute you. My inner being salutes you and say, work well done. Work well done because you've done the work. It takes work just to be passionate about wanting more. It takes work just putting on the armor of God. It takes work to embody that thing, that beingness, to accept the relationship. For example, you have to be lovable. That takes work right there. You have to be, because that means you got to find it in you first. You have to emit it, and it have to come from you first. Congratulations for that unfoldment. That's a beautiful place to be. The embodiment of all that you desire. Yes. All right, we about to get going with these readings on prosperity. Anybody want a prosperity reading? I got all kind of stuff in the way right here. Get back so I can put my cards up there. All right. Anybody going once? Hey, Miss Being Soul, going twice. I'm choosing me this round. I love that for you, Tia. I love that. Always choose you, because you send out the signal. You dictate how other people gonna treat you, because they're responding to the energy that you're emitting. And we don't want to. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love to hear. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. And sometimes we don't want to admit that. But those crappy relationships that we'll have, yeah, that was you. That was a reflection of you. They couldn't love you, they didn't love you, or didn't respect you, because there was a little bit of doubt inside of your thoughts, inside of your mind, that had them treating you that way. That means you got to get back on the throne. That means that you got to sit and spend time with you. That's what this is all about. Yeah. Spending time with you. Spending time with you, master you, just like putting on the whole armor of God, just like that card that I just read. The burden for all of the hard work as it pertains to embodiment, it's no different. There's work to do in the spiritual realm. There's work to do in the spiritual realm through thought. It's not about the physical hard work. People think the physical hard work will get them there, but it's not. It's a mindset. Think about your state of mind when you worked hard. When you worked hard on something, you probably complain, and that gave you more work to do. Complain. But then when people say it all the time, you tell on yourself, because you know this deeply and rooted in your body. You tell on yourself. You say, I just didn't worry about it no more. Well, hold up. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? You released the resistance? That's what you mean? I wasn't looking for love no more. And then he showed up. What you mean? Oh, okay. You wasn't worried about the outcome, so you released the resistance. You see what I'm saying? We say that because we don't be conscious of our beingness and what our thoughts are. But by thought, we are consciously either creating resistance or tearing down the resistance that we had, and then going through flow. And when we get to flow, then that's divine. That's what they call divine timing. Because you could have anything that you put your mind to. Yeah, just adjusted my crown, emerged. I'm a cocoon, and now I'm standing in my power build. I love that. I love that for you. Yeah, 2024 is my year to shine. Yeah, most of the people here already did a reading. I think I did one for everybody on my YouTube channel. Anybody want a financial? Hey, Roy, how you doing, babe? Thank you for the love. Yeah. Anybody? Yes, I'm in agreement with that too. They over here talking about I'm choosing me this round. This is really already energetically a prosperous year for expansion, for love. So if you don't want to personalize this reading, I'm going to do some drawings. If nobody want to personalize this reading, I'm going to do some drawings, and you might be out there. If you want a personalized reading, it is God is just be. God is just be is the Cash App. Cash App God is just be 1717. If anybody asks in a comment and you could see them type it, could you tell them along the way? I'm sorry, I forgot to pin it. I forgot to put it in my description of my live. But we're gonna go through some things right here. So some people, just for the listening audience, could get a better clarity, understanding about this resistance thing. Right? Miss Being Soul, if anybody asks, my Cash App, God is just be. God is just be. The readings are 1717 today. 1717. Thank you, Inner Being. One moment as I listen. Someone here, my inner being is saying, and this could bless you all if you have ears to hear. My inner being is saying, what if? What if everything was working out for you? What if all things are working out for you? Have you ever had that thought? Have you ever thought that way throughout your whole day? What if all things are working out for you? Because when you play the what if game, you'll begin to look for things that make you feel better. Hmm. What if all things are working out for me? What if this was supposed to happen? What if I was supposed to be here on this live? What if this gonna be music to my soul, not just my ears? There's never a situation in which there's never a way out. But out of habit, a lot of people, they'll continue to choose the lack perspective until they eventually find themselves where it seems that there are no more choices. But if you begin to hold your attention and to look for evidence of well-being, evidence that you're thriving, evidence of success, evidence of happiness, you'll begin to tune yourself to vibrations of those things and of those good feelings. And those experiences will begin to dominate your life. Have anybody played the game of life like that and just begin to say, what if everything working out for me? See something bad, so seemingly bad, but if they have bad, then they have to have some good. What if this bad thing is working out for me? What if it's going to build character within me? This here card is for someone that is listening. Spirit is saying, what if it was working out for you? You thought it bad, but it was for your good. Because truly, that's really how things are in this realm, no matter who you are. This could be reading for the collective, actually. All things are working out for you. Even, let me tell you this, even though I don't subscribe to this here type of thinking, let me tell you something, how cold you are with it, God. I don't subscribe to being around in the company of those people who are constantly like Debbie Downers, like, right, the Doubting Thomases of the world, because they're creators. You know, they create through their doubt. But let me tell you something about them. Yet and still, all things are working out for them too. You know how all things are working out for them? Because when they know what they don't want, then the opposite is true. They know what they do want. I don't want to live here anymore, they'll say. So while they're creating or prolonging their life, living there, because their subconscious mind is emitting a signal, and merely by them expressing that they don't want it, they get it more, because the subconscious mind don't understand the word not. So to the subconscious mind, it's like you're saying, I want to live here some more. Y'all get that? But the opposite true too. So since they don't want to live there anymore, they're creating more time in this past tense place that we call presence. They're creating more time there. But over here, what they really, really want has been created. The absence of being there. But at the same time, simultaneously, what they did was build up a wall really, really strong so they can't get here because they're complaining about it. But it comes a moment in their life, if they dare to be positive. That wall will come crumbling down, and everything that they desire is going to be right there because they release the resistance. So when you know what you don't want, the opposite is true. It's just the fact that you should not desire to speak ill and prolong yourself. People want instant manifestations. So this is why it is so important to learn how to choose your words and speak your truth. Be impeccable with your speech. That's why. Because you don't want to keep building the resistance. You want to tear that thing down. Hello, Marie. Hello, Harold. You want to tear that thing down. If not, your divine time is going to be pushed back. And then the latter days of your life, yeah, it's going to be the better days of your life. But why be like a Job? When it have to be the last? Why not do that thing now? Why not do that thing now? You ain't got to wait till the latter days of your life. Thank you so much for that, Miss B. And so, release resistance. Yes, release it. It ain't serving you no way. Release the resistance. It's not serving you. Any questions? Doing it now, Miss Rita. Yes, getting it. See, he says, give me a heart. I like that yellow heart. That's power and will, that yellow. That's that solar plex. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Any questions? Any reading requests? Any topics of the spirituality? Most of you all here have had your weekly reading for prosperity. I wanted to offer it to any newcomers here. I'm Goddess Just Be. Even if not here, you could go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, and there you'll find underneath the picture of myself where you could get a private reading, a private personal reading. And it doesn't have to be about prosperity. It can be based upon trauma, death, past lives, your energy, balance, health and wellness, whatever topic, especially if you want, those are really more intense. So those I do privately. So if you want to choose a private reading, that's cool as well. But with that being said, hey, Tangela. With that being said, if y'all don't have a topic, I'm going to get up out of here. I came just to see if anybody wanted to read it. If not, I'm going to get up out of here. If y'all don't have a topic. Hey, thank you for coming. May I receive a reading? Let me say something here. Let me see something real quick. Yes, the Cash App is Goddess Just Be. Goddess Just Be. Hey, Pop. Hey, Pop. Hey. Hey, Kate. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate every last one of you. Any topics before I go if nobody's getting a reading? Oh, the church over there quiet. Y'all quiet today. Y'all got everything y'all need, huh? Miss Rita, you good? You good over there, Miss Rita, Tangela, Blue Diamond? Everybody good? No topics? No spirituality topics? No questions today? We fulfilled? Yes, I'm good. Okay. About God laws? The laws of this land? Like the law of vibration, the law of gender, the law of cause and effect? Those laws? What about those laws? Hey, last prince, what about those laws? You said talk about God laws. Oh, you talk about the 10 Commandments as you know it, those laws? Those laws? That's what you're talking about? Talk about patience, hermetic principles. Look at y'all. Do's and don'ts. You know what? I'm just focusing on applying. Yes, I'm happy for you, Tangela. It comes a moment in your journey where you just gotta just apply it. Here it's good being a hearer, but you gotta do. You gotta do. And the doing is being. You know, as it pertains to the laws, to be honest with you, those laws are deeply embedded in you as it pertains to your DNA, your inner being. You know how I talk about you have this internal GPS. You have an internal GPS, which, based upon how you feel, will guide you. Based upon that gut feeling, that something said voice, it's guiding you to act according to the laws if you listen to them, the inner laws of you. Because truly, the true sin is when you go against how you feel. How you feel matters. So we could talk about, okay, for example, there's the law of cause, a law of vibration. Okay, so the law of vibration is just telling you that everything moves. Nothing is at rest, right? And so since everything moves and nothing is at rest, you can identify a law within you that everything is energy. Like, right? An understanding in you that all things are energy. Just like me. Everything operates like me. And so then you have like a law, the law of rhythm, the seasons. So there's a time and season for all things. And you look at outside of you, and you know of winter, spring, summer, fall, things like that. But inside of you, you have a season too, and so we'll tie that season, kind of like we'll give an example of a season is like maybe a cycle inside of you, like women have a cycle once a month, which is tied to the moon cycle. So men have cycles too, once a month. They just don't bleed on a cycle, but they have a cycle that's tied to emotions, like, right? So this is you. So what I'm trying to get you to see is all of the principles, and you would I want you to bring them in. I want you to understand that there is a inness to this. The inside of you is attuned to an internal GPS system. And so anytime you're dealing with laws, you're abiding by them, because already by default, because they are part of you, as within, so without, on earth as it is in heaven. Even when we get to the law of cause and effect, the way you think, you're abiding by this already. Because when I'm telling you all, your word can't come back to you void, what I'm really saying is you thought something, cause, and it happened. This is why your life is like this. Effect. Everybody don't want to be accountable like that, but we be the cause. Our thoughts be the cause. Because sometimes deeply embedded in us, in our subconscious mind, we forgot that little lingering thought, that little lingering belief that we say, oh no, I'm good. We say I'm good. And we got a little bit of residue in there. So as it pertains to the laws, you're abiding by the law. They govern you, like the law of gravity. You're not gonna float. Trust me. It ain't the season for us to fly. So the law of gravity gonna govern you. You don't have to believe in none of the laws. None of them. Church people don't. Church people probably have no idea about no law of vibration. But everything moves. Everything moves because everything is energy. It's either sped up or slowed down in every from your frequency, so it's vibrating a little bit different. Yeah, the law of gender. Everybody, everybody don't see the law of gender in all things, like in the fruits and stuff. Like, for example, peppers. Bell peppers. The law of gender is in peppers. If you pay attention to mm, the butt, I'm gonna call it the butt of peppers. Some of them have three bottoms. I'm talking about a green pepper that you cut and put in your food with the seeds in the inside. You know, the stuffed bell pepper thing. The bottom of it, some of them have four little booties. I'm gonna call them butts for the lack of what the term is. Some of them have three. That's representing female and male. Just like us, we have female and male principles inside of us. So as it pertains to laws, the really the laws, even if you don't know them, they're there. You're operating by them. You're governed underneath them. You obeying them. That's why I tend to talk about how you feel really mattering, because as long as you're feeling good, then you actually are in balance with these said laws. You can't it's not like you break them intentionally, because it's embedded in you. It's part of you. All of them. All of them. It's good to know them, but it's part of you. Yes, please speak on patience when everything tests your will. Patience. You know, a beautiful thing to do for patience. The apple look like a female part. Yeah. Yeah, because we are in everything. Good example. Same as trees, male and female. Yeah. So it's everywhere. All of these laws are everywhere. So it ain't like you could ever break them. Like, right? Especially on a spiritual journey. You you're not breaking the law of gravity. No, you're not breaking the law of gender. Even if you had a season in your life where you putting eggplants inside of, booty holes, you're not breaking the law of gender, because guess what? Somebody standing up and being the masculine energy. I'm coming, Blue Diamond, and somebody is bent over being the feminine energy. You see how that go? Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that? They still you ain't breaking that law. Even if you bumping cats. I'm gonna say it that way. Cause somebody gonna play the Ellen DeGeneres role with the tie, and Lord have mercy, I got the tie on, Lord. Okay, I thought this tie was cute, but I mean a tie and a suit and a sneaker and bumping cat kind of energy. There's always gonna be that masculine there, and then there's gonna be a Portia who's dainty and has the heels on and representing the feminine energy. And don't y'all judge my tie. You see what I'm saying? Look at Miss Grateful putting her hand on her face. Okay, I just had to share with you. You ain't breaking them. You ain't gonna break them laws. The source don't care about that part. There must be male and there must be female principles is the law. You don't care. It don't care about that other stuff in between. That's how the law goes. So you ain't breaking no laws. Pay attention to how you feel. How you feel is what really matters. And let's go to this here statement here, a question here. Please speak on patience when everything tests your will. Things test your will when you pay attention to what is. When you living in here and looking at this here past. Here's some ways you can help. Nah, it's a cute tie. I like ties too, but I'm down for eggplant. Eggplant energy over here. Y'all funny, y'all funny. It's in colors, numbers, everything. Yes. Y'all funny. Um, as far as patience is concerned, here's a way to test patience or help you with your patience. This. Yesterday, if you all didn't watch my video from yesterday, I did this a lot. And I do things purposely. I'm very purposeful with everything that I do. I did this here a lot. Patience. That makes so much sense. Patience. Patience. Anybody from the church, from the interbeing church, gonna comment and tell me, why am I doing this? Do y'all, any of y'all know? Why was I doing this yesterday? Well, y'all don't know exactly why, but what did you get out of me doing this yesterday? You thought I was praying. You too funny. The tie is cute. Thank you. Y'all thought, thank you, babe. That makes so much sense. Look at Tia Tia. Tia Tia on it. Tia Tia is on it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goddess 11 says, showing your gentle power. Tia Tia said, connecting the right and left side is one of the mantras. There you go. So calming your nerves and getting balance. Yeah. This helps you with patience, baby. Balance is key. When you're impatient, that means you wobbling. And when I feel, y'all gonna know everything. Y'all gonna know everything. I need to have a class or something. I'm giving y'all some good stuff over here. It's offering time. Tap that screen. Come on, tap that screen. It's more blessed to give than it is to receive. It's offering time. That's some good stuff. God is just be is my cash app. God is just be is my cash app. If you want to give a love offering, give them likes up. I'll be giving y'all some good stuff. I wish I had a me. Cash app, God is just be. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Let me hear that cash app. Let me hear that cash app. The offering, the bare minimum of 80 cents. That's tactful too. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with that. That's tactful too. 80 cent cash app. God is just be. I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. I'm giving y'all my time, my energy, and my good stuff. Let me go to this cash app. Is the volume on? Is the volume on up in here? The volume on, but nobody giving to the church. Nobody giving to the interbeing church today. I'm on side. I'm in the church. I'm in the church waiting for y'all. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Somebody out there gave to the church, to the interbeing church. God is just be as the cash app. God is just be as the cash app. Love offering. I take love offerings for all of this good information, this infinite intelligence. I take love offerings. I have a light bill over here in the physical reality. Yes, I do. And I come over here helping you with your life. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Y'all got my likes up? Y'all got my likes up? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love offering, love offering. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love offering. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Inner Being. Thank you, Inner Being. Thank you, Inner Being. So that's another one too. Patience. This here, doing this really helps you if you are to ever wobble. If you ever stress, if you ever lack patience, just put your hands together. Thank you. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Thank you. Put your hands together. It brings together your right and left brain hemisphere. It puts you in a harmonious union with source and spirit. It balances your body, calms your nerve. It's calming. That guy, Keith, is his name Keith? Keith, there's a guy on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. A guy on TikTok. Is his name Keith? He does food reviews. Is his name Keith? Y'all know who I'm talking about? The critic, Keith. It's started with a K. I think it's Keith. Anyway, he says he gets anxiety. He gets anxiety. Keith Lee. Thank you, Miss Grateful. Miss Grateful be doing. Oh, look at Miss Grateful. Keith Lee, he talks like this here. I'm not sure if he knows what he's doing, but he talks like this here. When you put them fingers to one another and connect, You are connecting with yourself. Oxygen is being delivered to your brain, your right and left brain. Thank you, thank you. Hemisphere is in alignment. Alignment. This is as simple as it could be for you when you impatient about something or something supposedly testing you. People could be thinking you're praying. I mean, you could. Thank you, thank you. You could begin to do affirmations in this moment, in this season. Oh, y'all blessing me today. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. You could, but it is bringing peace within, calmness within. And I do this sometimes when I'm talking to my inner being, just to kind of like make sure that I'm totally connected, right and left brain, because I want that logic, the left brain logic. Yeah, I want that, but I also want my right brain. See, my left is the man brain. And so I need it even during my readings to hear the messages because I need to logically tell you the story that I'm seeing based upon the picture that I see. So I need my man brain, my left brain, my left side, but I also need my female brain, my intuitiveness, spirit, source, the God brain, so that I could hear what my inner being is saying. Patience, you need it? Put your hands together and just breathe. Or taking deep breaths, or you can combine the two. If you really need some patience, you can combine the two. And come on, let's do it together. Let's do it together. Stop the likes right quick. Put that phone down for a second and put your hands together. Come on, let's take a break. Let's breathe and put some oxygen and deliver some oxygen to our brain together. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One more and hold it, hold it, hold it. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and blow it out. Baby, if that ain't a reset, I don't know what is. That's my reset. So that's something that you can do when you're, you're needing that patience. You could also clear them thoughts while you're doing that and combine what I've shared with you before. Okay, so what is my next thought? Once you get that oxygen delivered to that brain, what's my next thought? What's my next thought? And you can keep on saying that just to clear all thoughts, because you can't think when you're asking your mind to think. It's the weirdest combination. So you're asking it, okay, mind, what's my next thought? And it's like, huh? You talking to me? So it shuts up. Yeah. Blue Diamond said, I have to do them both. That felt good. Yes. Yes. So this here is a balanced stance for you. Breathing is oxygen delivered to your brain. And I talked about this once before, like when you're about to go off on somebody, if you ever witness, rather, not you, because you ain't going off on nobody. If you ever witness, but if you do it, hey, God gives life and God take it away. But if you have a witness, somebody about to go off on another, and they'll be about to hit them or whatever, or raise up to them, be like, boy, that breath of life, that breath stopped them from being physical. In that breath, they thought, it centered them. It did the same thing that we're doing here when we're being impatient. And so practice that. And then ask yourself, based upon this reading from Spirit today, the reading from Spirit today was saying, what if everything is always working out for me? What if this right here that I'm being impatient about is working out for me? What if I'm in this traffic and I'm being impatient and I'm in a hurry, but I'm in this traffic because I need to slow down and meet somebody? I need to slow down because somebody up there need to get out of the way. because that's really what's happening. But you just really don't know because you didn't see that somebody. So what if all things are working out for you even when you being impatient? If you go around thinking that kind of thought, you'll be more patient. You'll mature as it pertains to being impatient. You remember when you become impatient again that, oh, all things are working out for me. Oh, because it's a constant reminder. It's something you have to constantly remind yourself of. Food for thought. Yeah, constantly. That is the best thing I could have learned. What's my next thought? Yeah, it helps. It helps you a lot. It's the best thing. I'm telling you, I do it. When I think something crazy, okay, that's enough. That's enough. This is how I talk to myself. If I think something crazy, because understand this now. Understand this. Don't think for a moment that crazy thoughts ain't gonna come in my mind, because we're consciousness. All thoughts exist. It's about letting them thoughts flow through you. Just like you all get the crazy thoughts, I get crazy thoughts too. But you got to learn how to let that thought flow through you. Okay, so what's my next thought? Like when you get something crazy, like, right? Or I don't want to say crazy, but low frequency, something that you know if you entertain, you'll go to the spiral of creating more and more and more and more thoughts of the likeness of that same thought. So to get up out of there, clear that stuff out. Okay, what's my next thought? Well, this could happen. What if all things are working out for me? It could happen like this. What if this is my lucky day? You know, whatever you got to tell yourself just to get back to that balance. Because a double-minded person is unstable in all his ways. Don't expect to receive no thing from God. That's biblically speaking, right? And so you become double-minded when you impatient over here, and then you want something over here. It's like your blessing is like, what? Slow down, hurry up, what? Because you're double-minded. You want to be in balance, flow. So yeah, I desire that thing. I know it's mine. I'm living in the now with it. I'm happy with my present, or should I say my past. These are my past thoughts. This is my past, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, I know I have to let this here flow. It's cool. It's purposeful. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm going with ease. But when you get to starting wobbling, now you're impatient. Hurry up. I'm ready for this day to be over. Earth is ghetto. Get me the hell out of here and all of that other stuff. And then you miss out. You be your own stumbling block. All right. Yes, that's good. That's good. Yes, yes. I'm using it all the time. What's my next thought? Oh, you using it too, King? Look at y'all. I'm helping y'all with y'all life. What that lady name? Me, Iana. Miss Iana fixing my life. God is just beat. Fix y'all's. Yeah. Any other question? Yeah. Iana? Iyanla. I never could have pronounced her name right. I'll be chopping up people's names. Any other questions? I don't be doing it on purpose. Iyanla. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so happy for you. So that's what you do. That's how you handle that. That's how you handle that. It's donation time. Yep. Yep. GSP fixed my life. There you go. One thought at a time. I do it between my reps. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a good time too. Yes, that's a good time too. I'm happy for you. That's a good time. And so working out, what is working out? Working out relieves stress too. Is helping you with blood flow, delivering oxygen to your brain. Same technique. It's just a different, you just doing more physical with the workout to get there. And then spiritually, you just being still getting there. And doing this here is connecting you to spirit, clearing your mind, going back to source. Like it's almost like the same type of energy that happens when you're in sleep mode, because that's kind of like a meditative stance or mode too. You're going back to source. So it's like going back to the mothership, in my opinion, like phoning home, so to speak. And when you home, like sleep, meditation, taking a shower could be home. Driving actually could be home for some people, depending upon what city you're driving in, because some people crazy on the road, like, right? But in these moments, taking, deep breaths or whatever, and in these moments, you're just in balance. And it makes you feel good. In these moments, you could actually secrete your dimethyltryptamine. Like I did years ago on my YouTube channel, and I did this. I heard of this, and I call myself, don't do this while you're driving. I call myself practicing it while driving. It wasn't the deep breath, it was actually short breaths. It was like, but when you do it, you put your tongue at the hood of your mouth and do it. Like, right? So for somebody that's like really about to get into like a fight, like, and you're bad with the pain, you're really impatient and you're really angry, like, a good thing to do, because from going from to that might be a lot, you know. So what you could do is work with that momentum of fast-paced breathing to slow you down and then get into the deeper breathing. But I did that driving home from work, which was normally like a 25-minute drive when I lived in Louisiana, when I used to work. I did that. And oh my God, 15 minutes later, I forgot. I literally forgot that I was doing, because mind you, I'm driving, which puts you into another brain wavelength. This is why when you're driving, you don't be remembering how you got to your destination, because your subconscious mind just takes over. Anyway, I'm doing that. Subconscious mind took over. I'm breathing. And all of a sudden, I came back to the physical. I got out of subconscious mind mode, and I realized that I felt the same way I feel when I'm in a deep meditation. And I kind of like got nervous because I'm behind the wheel of a car. And in a deep meditation, I would often levitate off the bed, like, right? But I'm in a car. So I'm like, okay, I got to stop this. I got to get up out of this. But I unfolded another way to get in that deep meditation state faster. And it's just you taking deep breaths faster, tongue at the hood of your mouth. That act of putting the tongue at the hood is akin to putting them two brain hemispheres together as well, helping you with patience as well, right? Because now you're getting another brain wavelength and you becoming more spiritual. See that impatient stuff? That's like lower body stuff, like, right? And so it's right raising your frequency. And so I did that, and I discovered another way to tap in deeper. And when you tap in deep to that realm where you're levitating, or when you're really closest to spirit or higher frequency, now the dimethyltryptamine, which is like your juice that you naturally secrete to make you go high or go on a trip, it secretes. Now it's plentiful in your body, and you know at that moment, all things are working out for me. I am not the body. Whatever I was impatient about, now I am patient about it, because I'm not even real. I ain't even a body. I'm just the nothingness. I'm nothing, but then I'm everything. So you go on this journey into this portal, and you realize, well, time is illusion anyway. What the heck was I ever impatient about? Because everything is happening at one time. So if I don't like it's being on this here time over here, I could just jump over here, because over here it's already done, you know. Or over here, I don't even want it. And over here, I'm in another world. And, so it's a really cool thing when you get to play with it. Yeah. God, I have a lot of dreams flying, and I, a lot of dreams that I'm flying. What does that mean? Or is there any meaning? All dreams have a meaning. All of the dreams have a meaning, and they tell you exactly where you are. Hmm. Yeah. They tell you, I'm sorry about that. They tell you exactly where you are spiritually. All your dreams are always about you. Flying, that's you ascending. That's you. That's your growth. That's you tapping into a higher version of you. That's you soaring. Just think about, a bird, kind of like, just being free finally, like, right? You transforming into that spirit, so to speak. You being the free one, just flying and soaring and coming out of your box, like, right? Uh, a limited box, And so that's a beautiful, beautiful place to be in a dream, flying. Some people dream about, when I was low frequency, I would often dream that I was falling. So then, you evolve your journey to flying. It depends upon where you are. Whatever you're dreaming about is about you and where you are. It's a message from source to you. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when man sleeps and slumbers, the biblical text says, I will give them their orders and their instructions. Your dream is trying to tell you where you're on or off of alignment in your physical reality. So you're in the right place, being able to soar, being able to expand, being able to ascend in consciousness is where you are. And that's the perfect place. And that I would definitely say is alignment. That's beautiful. I'm happy for you. Yeah. Wow. Thanks for the explanation. Yeah. I had a dream my son was drowning in pork and beans. What? Haven't cooked them since. Yeah. Drowning in pork and beans. Wow. That's interesting. Drowning in pork and beans. They was cooked pork and beans. They was hot. They was boiling in a pot. How he got in there? That's funny and different. Um, I would immediately say that has to do with a diet, though. That has to do that has to do with a diet, a lifestyle of how you view deeply and rooted in your subconscious mind, because it's really not about the sun, it's about you. Your dream gonna be about you, even if you are dreaming about a family member. And so that will be like you having an internal subconscious thank you inner being, as most parents do. My inner being says you having a subconscious belief that, am I good enough? Am I giving him everything that he really, really needs? And the drowning is the feeling that you have. Am I drowning him? Am I am I giving him all of the tools that he's gonna need for life? Or is my substance, aka the pork and beans, my food, my substance, good enough? Or is it gonna drown him? Is he going to be able to stand up, or is he going to be drowning? And that's like a hidden fear oftentimes a mother will have for a child. Like, wait, let me wait. Did I teach him that? Did I give him that? And that's really like, I don't want to say normal, but it's understandable as a mother. It's understandable because like mothers with their love for them children, hell yeah. I'm surprised I ain't have a dream about mine in some pork and beans or some chitlins or something. Because we will often have that kind of thought, like, right? But my inner being just spoke to me. And that's the interpretation of that. That's your thought. That's interesting. That's interesting. Uh-oh. That's really, really interesting dream. So know that you're good enough. That's what you do with that dream. Know that you're good enough. Know that he can't get it wrong. Know that he has his own internal GPS system, his own inner being, his own angel, whatever you reverence. And when you know that, you stand firm on that it's God in him, just like you over here, because your inner being brought you over here. Well, you trust the process that my inner being, his inner being is intervening to him right now and guiding him to what is righteous for him and what's in alignment for him. You got to have that trust, and then them type of crazy, polka bean dreams will go away. But it's really a beautiful thing. I call it crazy because it's weird, it's different, but it's really a beautiful thing. It's just telling you that signal that you're emitting in your daytime as you wake. You all right? because that motherly love, I know. I have boys, so I know that one. Yeah. A dream about an animal you never seen before and it smiles at you. For you, Sage, and keep in mind, I'm explaining this here. Keep in mind, I'm explaining these here things, but this is for you. Just like that one right there, Tia Tia, for you. Because, like, it has meaning for you, because the pork and bean could mean somebody else for someone else, is what I'm saying. For you, the sage, dreaming about an animal you've never seen before and it smiles at you. That's that's you. Oh, that's you, Sage. The animal that you've never seen before is you, my inner being says. You smiling at you being proud of you, you noticing you finally. It says finally, my inner being says finally. Finally you noticing you and how you show up. We've been assisting you to see you, to help you and guide you based upon you and what you're emitting. And you're now finally looking at the man, like the man in the mirror, like the Michael Jackson song. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And so you are the woman in the mirror. Finally changing your ways, but finally recognizing you in that said mirror. Thank you, inner being. Finally happy with you, smiling on you in that said mirror. Thank you, inner being. So that's you. That's you. All right, all right, all right. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That's you, baby. You liking what you see. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. When I first saw you while I'm on you, when I first saw you while I'm on you, when I first saw your name while I'm on you, Sage, I felt the energy on you of it was like it was fighting with some past issues that you were at war with in your mind. I vaguely remember. I don't pretty much. So I read just a lot of readings, but I vaguely remember the justice card coming up for you. Justice being served, like right, and justice card ties to karma. You reap what you sow. I remember that card coming forward. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because you mentioned that in the comments. We did a video on karma since then, and I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I talked about how you can transmute karma. My inner being brought this all to my memory just this moment to tell you the transmuted karma of the justice. Because some of that justice being served was the old you coming back to kind of haunt you. Some of that justice, because some of the things that you were putting out in the past wasn't the best signal for you. And so it's a beautiful turnaround that I see. And I'm just sharing this with you because my inner being just talks to me about people sometimes. And I'll be really honestly saying, okay, that's fine. In other words, I'm like, okay, I'm washing the dishes now. But randomly, that's just how my mind works. And it's a beautiful thing to see the unfoldment of you and to hear of that dream, that an animal that you knew not of or couldn't recognize is smiling at you, because it's full circle of me seeing the transmuted energy within you. And it really makes me proud of you and happy that you're here, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, baby. A black lion. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's that strength inside of you, baby. Oh, thank you, Nabi. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So yeah, the breathing techniques help you with deep with oxygen to your brain, helps you connect with source. And as you all, especially the ones that's on my YouTube channel, as you all continue to grow in your journey, because you all really chosen to turn around and to be in a position, maybe I don't know who your congregation is, if you do hair, maybe it's the people that sit in your chair if you're opposed to work, or maybe it's the person that you deliver stuff to, but you do have, if you're an actress, maybe it's somebody's heart that you're touching, in your scenes. And even before you get to the movie scene, it's your ability to day by day act out, act as a child at heart. Whoever it is, you're never given these this desire to tap into spiritual essence and not help the reflections that's in your assimilated environment. And so you're gonna need to know about deep breaths. You're gonna need to know how not to how to charge up, and not have the weight of the world on you, because when you get to this place in your journey, people gonna be pulling on you. A lot of people like gonna be in that parable to you, like the woman with the issue of blood, just wanting to touch, just wanted to feel, just wanted some of your essence, just want some of your knowledge, just want you to show them your gift. And sometimes in the beginning of the journey, you don't know how, because I did it at once upon a time, don't know how to adjust from that. You don't know, like people in on TikTok, some of them, where they are in their journey, be like, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta protect your energy. But just think about the wholeness of that God and its essence. God, source energy, ain't protecting from what? Well, what is we protecting from? Because people are draining you. So you gotta learn how to not get drained and be impatient with other people. Let them suck the life force out of you. You gotta know how to charge back to your inner being, your source. You gotta know that. So you start knowing that now with little things like patience. If it's patience that has you wobbling, learn how little techniques, whatever you have to do to charge yourself back up. Sometimes that could mean taking a nap. But there's going to be moments when you are in the middle, like right now, I'm in the middle of speaking. And if I don't do this sometime or do this sometime, or then it'll be a bit much. The older version of myself used to be like, okay, I gotta go. I would just be like empty after a lot. But now I can still operate. You have to learn that now or later, but you go be drained later. So I would suggest, if I was talking to a younger version of me, I would say, learn that thing now. Learn how to do that thing right now. Because I remember on Facebook years ago, my sons and I were going to the mall right before it was time to shop for Christmas, not Christmas, uniforms for school. Anyway, we're in a mall and my inner being was just, it was the collective consciousness talking to me that day. It was and it was clear as day, but it was a whole bunch of voices telling me about this solar eclipse that happened to be that day that I knew nothing of. I wasn't, because like I know about astrology and numerology and all these different things, but I don't be looking at calendars and stuff. I'm just looking at the day being the 28th. I'm retired. I don't go reading the stuff, is what I'm saying. It comes to me. And so that day I'm in the mall. It's a day of a eclipse, and I'm getting all of this knowledge. And I call my mom. I'm like, that's my line, my little lifeline. I call my mom. I was like, I gotta go live. I gotta go live. And I gotta tell the people about da 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 da. And she was like, well, how you know about all of this yet? I was like, I don't know, but I gotta tell the people because I gotta tell the people because I'm here and I gotta go. And so in that moment, I just knew with all my beingness that I had to get out of there and go live. And I wasn't even a live person, like I wasn't a content creator or whatever. Like, right, I was just a mama going shopping with a gift. Anyway, I got up out of there, and my mom was like, "Okay, I'm gonna call your auntie." She called me. We about to have a family reunion on live. She's like, "I'm gonna call your auntie and I'm gonna call your sisters. We gonna be on there. We gonna listen." And I'm like, "Okay, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go." Cause like at the same time, I'm trying to get the boys out of the mall and get them their little belts and pants and stuff. We get in the call, and I'm like, "Okay, we gotta go. You got everything. We got everything." Get in the call, go home, and I'm getting situated to go live. I went live, and as I'm going live, I'm talking about numerology, astrology, things that I had never really studied. I knew of them. I'm talking about quantum physics. I'm talking about all of these different things on this live, and I'm talking really, really fast because I hadn't fine tuned my gift just yet, and I'm talking really, really, really fast because I'm trying to get it out, and I'm trying to listen to all what sounds to me is voices in my ears, and the voices in my ears, it was like four people, like kind of like in the room talking to me at the same time. And as if, and I was playing it out as if they're talking to me. It looked like they were talking to me, and I had to relate to the people on the Facebook what I was saying. And I was trying to catch it all. And so I began to talk fast. I began to feel drained. I began to feel like the people were pulling from me too, because I felt like all eyes was on me with the people, even though I couldn't even see them people. I just knew that they were typing stuff, and they were there and the numbers were changing. And I'm like, you gotta da 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 and da da da, you gotta pray, and this is a portal, this is energetic portal, and this is the number 9, and the number 9 is number of completion, and all of this kind of stuff. And then after I said everything, I sat in this chair actually. Yes, it was this chair. And I was like, oh, okay. I just had to get that out. I had to tell everybody. And then people didn't know what the heck was wrong with me. Like, right? That video went viral. It reached hundreds of thousands of people, and people commenting, and a lot of people wasn't conscious. They was just commenting talking about, no, number 7 is the number of completion. What you talking about? Number 9. And some of them got it, the gist of it, the only with the spiritual one, because narrow is the path that leads to eternal life. So there's few that's over there, that's spiritual, that's really gonna get the concept of the video. But I was so drained. I felt so drained. And then my mom called. She's like, why did you end it so abruptly? I was like, I was tired. I felt so tired. I have to take a nap. I have to. It's too much. I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. And so after you come out of a spiritual experience like that, whether we're talking about levitating, dimethyltryptamine being secreted in your body, or you have like somebody because of your gift pulling from you, wanting readings, wanting prayer, wanting whatever. In the beginning of your journey, that thing gonna be draining to you. And so what you gonna do? Keep running, you know? What you gonna do? You only be able to heal one person a day because it's gonna be nap time. You gotta learn these tools. You gotta learn now these tools that's gonna connect you and recharge you. Because think about God. God's source don't need no recharging. And if you're really in alignment with your purpose and your passion and your inner being, you don't need no recharging. If anything, you take maybe a break. Like on my lives, I take breaks sometimes, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna come back in about 2 hours, just because I want to change the subject matter, just because I understand some people don't have that long of an attention span. But ultimately, those people that say, no, I gotta protect my energy, what they're really saying is, I don't know how just yet. Ain't nothing wrong with this, just yet, how to recharge with my source, because source don't get tired. Remember, in the biblical text it says spirit is always willing, but it be that flesh that's weak. So I just thought I'd share that with the people that need that on this spiritual journey. Might have been wanting me to share that with you. Oh yeah, you helped me so much. Yeah, that brought tears to my eyes. The sage says that about what I say. Yeah, I see that growth in you, baby. I'm so proud of you. Angela said, yes, the deep breathing is so necessary. It really is. Yes, sometimes I feel my energy pouring out of me. Yeah, in home, in some places. Yeah, yeah, because it can be draining sometimes, eh, especially like, because you're around lower frequency beings, like, right? And they have a saying, we know this to be true because they have a saying, don't stoop to their level. Like, right? Because lower frequency being, got that whole armor of God on, and they got a whole bunch of them lower frequency beings, they will swoop you down to that level so fast, and then you will need to run away. you, need, you need to run up out of there and go meditate and go be vegan for 30 days or something, go fast or something, just to raise your frequency, because they come in with a cluster of their low frequency thoughts. And thoughts is energy. And they'll get you. Oh, will it get you? They'll get you. You gotta bob and weave from them sometimes. Okay, that's enough of you. You know? So you gotta know that. Yeah. Important to know. Hey, Cuba Chef. Thank you. Hey, Big T. Thank you for the roses. Where was I to take notes? Because I keep saying triple and quadruple of the same number. What do you mean by that? You left me. Oh, you lift me all the time. Yeah, very interesting. I felt myself taking deep noise breaths driving home. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. And you want to take it like, like you want to be like, your stomach should be going in. You want to get it from your diaphragm, like really down under, from with under. And you want to feel that thing. And you really want to practice the duration of the ability to hold it. Because okay, we're breathing wrong. Just to let you all know, I don't want to say it's wrong. Let me bring that back. There is no wrong, but on the regular day, and so that's not enough to get the real oxygen. That's why deep breaths work better than the kind of breathing, right? So you want to practice, you want to allocate some time to actually practice. That's where meditation comes in. But if you don't meditate, what you could do is just breathe deep. And sometimes it really helps to heal your body too, you know, because you need the potential of hydrogen. That's what pH balance is all about. Hydrogen, like, right? Hydrogen being delivered while you're breathing to your brain. So hydrogenated blood is not thick and tacky anymore. So you want to practice taking deep breaths, because it's going to help you in your journey as well, with your life force, with clarity, with your physical body. And then when we do our deep breaths at the end, that's what I try to do to get you in the habit of practicing, because I move purposefully to practice the deep breath. We have it, we call it a prayer, after we wrap up the inner being church. But in church, they don't take the deep breath, they just pray and go home. I'm trying to teach you how to pray a different way, with that by praying, by saying that you see this thing done already, calling that thing as it is, as you want it to be, rather. And take that deep breath to calm you, to connect you to source, where all things are. Okay? Hey, my keeper, where you been hiding at? You went on another trip? I ain't seen you in a minute. I wonder what happened to you. Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. And I find that a lot too in my past. I don't do it, don't happen to me now because I know now tricks to recharge. But in my past, coming up in my spiritual journey, going to like that said mode that we were talking about, I would want to run in and come out. Matter of fact, it's a habit for me now because I did that for so long. To I got to a place in my journey where I could hear people so much in the mall, in bars, or wherever I go, and their feel their frequency and stuff. So I only would shop at places where they had like, a red shirt. If I wanted a red shirt, I cannot go to like a Burlington, Marshalls. I gotta go to like a black and white store, or one of them, the New York and Company or something like that, where they have all the sizes of the red shirts on this waterfall right here, and I could go grab my size and I could get up out of there because I needed to be in and out, in and out, in and out because of the noise being so great. But that's a necessary part of your journey. I want to forewarn you about. You got to go through that because in going through that, all things are working out for you. You go through it. You don't stay there. You don't seclude yourself from the world because of that gift that you have to fine tune, that you don't know how to fine tune just yet. So because it's draining to you. No, you got to go through that and find your peace. That's what life is about. It's finding the light in the darkness. You got to remember that we are chaos, darkness, melanin, the darkness that was on the face of the deep before the foundation of the world, of this recreation. That was chaos. Now we come forward. We still energetically at darkness, but we're finding our balance or our light in the darkness. That's why our life has to have some kind of chaos in it so we can find the balance. So find it. Stop running away from yourself. Find your balance and stop ignoring all of your reflections because you came to participate in the game of life and not to seclude yourself from all people. What God looked like running away from mankind when God created all of them people and you created all of them people. They should not have enough power to drain you. They should not. Okay? Yeah, yes, been on the journey. I figured that I'm back. Okay, well, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. I figured that. He be skipping us, y'all, going all out the country and stuff, probably. Hey, Jacqueline. It's hard. It's easy. She says, help. It's hard. Um, okay, but what to do with dreams? What do you mean? What to do with these dreams? Wait, am I missing something over here? Mm, what to do with these dreams? Oh, Erica said, I still have all of the readings that you have ever done for me, and I think about them often. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You are beautiful. Oh, hey, King Paul. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. What are we doing with the dreams? I don't see your comment over there, Miss Jacqueline. I see so much. Are you afraid of what you see? Find the peace within it. Find the meaning behind it. Fear is pretty much the lack of knowledge. Maybe the lack of knowledge or understanding. It's the total opposite of your birthright, which is love, power, and sound mind. So find the way to empower you from the fear. Find a way to get back to the sound mind by understanding what the dream is all about. I don't see where you put the dream that you were talking about that you're afraid of. But it's about you being afraid of yourself, really, because you're creating a dream. And when you understand these little things, then life won't be beating your butt, so to speak, and punking you into fear of yourself. You're fearing your thoughts. You're fearing your wobble in the physical reality. That's pretty much what the dream is, showing you where you're wobbling at. And now you're afraid of it. So that means you're fearful in your physical while you woke, and then you go to bed in your dreams, your inner being telling you where you're wobbling at, and now you're scared of it too. You gotta find that balance. You gotta find that balance and stop wobbling too much. Can you tell me about a dream? What dream you talk about? Stop running and find your balance. Good guidance. Yeah. Yeah, the overstimulation. Okay, thank you. Will do. Very interesting. I felt myself taking deep. Oh, I read that one already. Okay. Any more questions? Any more readings while I'm up in here? Where we at? We're at 80,000. Y'all can give me the 20,000 since we're right there. Can I get to 20,000 over here on this here? Goddess just be pays. Where we at over here? We're at 5. Can we get to 6,000 over here? Can we get to 6? Y'all gave me thumbs up over there by Kiba. You gave me a thumb up when you came up in here? Since you've been out of the country? I want a thumb up from you. You've been missing in action. I need a thumb up. We ain't have a thumb up from you in a minute. Yes, I'm ready to find your balance. Yeah. I type it under the sage. Wait. Blue diamond. Let me go back up here. Let me see. Blue diamond. I had a dream about my husband, different nationality. The connection felt right. Bond was tight. I smiled hard the whole time. Was that my husband in another realm? The energy of this person, the energy of this person is really, really connected to you in another realm. It's somebody that you done had a life experience with. We go we go back and forth, and kind of like when we at 100% of brain capacity, we reassign kind of like energies to support us in different and play different characters. And this is someone that you have done that with before. You would call them a husband, but I'm hearing my inner being say there's no marriage in the kingdom, to remind you of that biblical text. But that's that energy that you're on. Yes, to answer you, yes, that's the energy that, or wavelength, that you're on with this particular person. Yeah, and you know them and you recognize them, and you see that same energy that I'm telling you and describing to you, or that you felt already from that person. That's the same type of energy that you are to have when you're desiring a relationship. You have to carry them with you, so much so that you recognize them energetically, regardless of what their face looks like, because you felt them in your heart, in another realm, in your sleep world, in another dimension, at 0 point energy, when your brain wavelength was different from what it is in the physical. You still recognize that being. And for that, That right there is impressive. That right there is what I teach people to do. That right there, the next day after having said dreams like that, that gives you the giggles. That makes you walk with a little pep in your step. That, oh my gosh, was that him? And so to answer, the short answer to you is yes, that was the him. Or I don't want to say the him, I want to say the it. Because this here polarity here, this here gender here, there must be male, there must be female principle. That energy really that you was graced with was a wholeness, the embodiment of a wholeness of yin and yang energy. But yes, to answer your question, thank you, Inner Being. Yes, yes, that's beautiful. I like, I like that. When you have kind of like in the physical, people will call that soul tied, so to speak. Like, right? They call it soul tied when there's another person in this realm that they've maybe had relations with. But in the spiritual, that's like equally yoked energy, twin flame, they'll call it. Thank you, Being, when we're talking about spirituality. So that what you're feeling, what you saw, was like a twin flame union energy that you've been intertwining with. But here's the best part, because I noticed you said in another realm. You have the power. I don't want to end this with you thinking a limited thought that, okay, they're in another realm over there. And maybe, this is not the lifetime for them to be in this realm. You have the power to call them forth, is what I'm saying to you right here in this realm. Okay. Yes, yes, that's a fact. I'm a witness. Yeah, yeah. Somebody over here in agreement over here. Hey, Dr. Stephanie. Thank you for passing through. Yeah. Okay. Will you tell me? I'm looking at this here. I'm looking at this here. Did we get to the 20? Go 22. We got to the 22,000 over here. Did we get to the 5? Okay, we got the 5. Accent, you shall receive up in here. So wait, okay, I'm looking at this here. I'm looking at this here. I'm gonna stay looking at this here. If you still here, Miss Jacqueline, I don't see the question. I'm looking and I'm gonna wait for this here question because did I miss it? Because now you're saying, please, I'm tired. You're tired of what? Tired is not a good adjective to use because whatever it is that you're tired of, you just extended it. But what are we extended over here? You're tired of dreaming? You're tired of the nightmares? What about them? You never told me what about them. You said, I don't see my dreams until they become physical. You don't remember them until they happen and then you get deja vu. Is that what you're saying? And why are you tired of that? Well, like what? Okay. Okay. And so that's not a bad thing though. So why are you tired of that? I get that. That's a refresher. That's really a refresher that you've been on this path. You've done this so in another round before, so to speak. That's nothing to get tired of. Tired is not the right word for that. The better understanding is that time is an illusion. The better understanding for that is that we exist in other realms simultaneously. Let me show you something. I'm here. I'm here. This is a version of me. I'm going to show you in real time. I want y'all to see this. I want everybody to see this. I'm going to show you in real time what I'm talking about here. Okay? It's like, okay, I answered that. Yes, yes, that's what the feeling did. I talked about him to my auntie Rita, just smiling. I know. It's, yeah. Okay, I'm about to show you something, Miss Jacqueline. This is me. This is a version of me that you see. This is a version of me. Look at me. Make sure you recognize what I have on. My hair. Look at me. Look at me. This is how you got me. You too. Y'all look too. God, it's just be over here. Look. I want to show you something. This is a version of me. I'm getting up. I'm getting up. I'm walking away. I blinked my eyes. I turned around. I'm sitting down. This is another version of me. Hello. I'm God is just be. Nice to be here. It happens just like that. Just like that. When you walk out of the door and come back in, it'd be another person, but you're just so cold with it, right? So the other me, just like that, is in another realm. The new me here. Every time you blink your eye, every so often, you going in other realms. So why are you tired of that? You've been doing this since you came forward. Because remember, there's no such thing as one. Even God, when we talk about God and the essence of God, God is not in this realm just one. There's one God, one faith, in one baptism, yes. But in this realm, we all make up the totality of God. And God, that same one, is vibrating at different frequencies. So there's different versions of God that's showing up in this realm. There's different versions of you that's showing up in this realm. So sometimes in this realm, you'll experience this thing called deja vu. Because it's like, didn't I do this already? Wait, I done jumped into a round where I did this already. Wait a minute. That clock is about to fall in 5, 4, 3, 2, blank. And then, how did I know that was going to happen? Because you forgot that you were in that realm already. Because you're just moving. You're just moving. Does that kind of like explain it better? So you don't get tired of that. Why don't I remember it until it happens? Because you're so cold with it. That's why. That's why. That's why. You don't remember it until the scene starts getting familiar again. Because that's an indicator. Wait, I saw that before. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be tired of that. I think I know for you, if you could direct that energy of being tired of that and direct that energy to moving forward in your journey and doing your sole purpose and not paying attention to that, I know for you that'll feel more refreshing. Because here's the thing. The reason why we get it to that extreme when it's a whole lot is because we're on that life path that we should have jumped into our purpose and been gung-ho about our purpose, because prior, in another realm, we walked away from it. Like for me, I'm guilty of that, and that's how I know this to be true. I ran away from it so much, my purpose, till I had the deja vu like you a lot. And because in the purpose for it, in my opinion, based upon my life, is for you to kind of get, like you said, in a sense, tired of seeing it. Like, I want to do something else. I feel like I keep coming here, man. I did this before. And so people say here, they'll be like, Earth is ghetto. I'm stuck. I want to go home. Get me out of here. But it's purposeful for them people to get there, to get tired, seemingly, because you got to get tired before you propel to do something different with your life. So you got to get tired of your deja vu, so in a sense, in what you are. So that means it's time for you to pick up the so-called cross, pick up that passion and purpose, do what you were supposed to do to elevate, to get up out of this particular realm or state of being in your mind. Because your soul is asking for expansion. That's what that is. Your soul is asking, why are we repeating the same darn thing? We've been here before. So dive deep into spirituality at that point. Feed your mind. Your crown chakra wants expansion. Feed your mind, the larger part of you, instead of the lower part of you. You know, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that helps with that. Yeah, it scares you. Turn the other cheek and begin to pay attention to your life purpose and calling, and it'll feel more rewarding than the dreams and the deja vus. Make peace in the midst of the chaos. Okay? All right, let's see. Yes, that's what that. Okay, I read that one. Thank you. You're so welcome. Yeah, it's levels. Yes, yes, yes. God is in the next room over. I love sitting in this church because I'm learning so much about myself. Yes, say me too. Yeah, the inner being church. The inner being church. That's what we call it. If you want to join this church, I am First Lady. God is just a beat. If you want to join, go to my website, saltoftheearthpub.org. And if you stay there for 10 seconds, you can put in your name and email address to join our newsletters. I send out newsletters. And I teach you about blood type connection as it pertains to you honoring your bloodline so your days could be long upon the land. I teach about health and wellness and spirituality. I do a little bit of both because I understand that the physical is only 0.01% of all that there is. Spirituality is 99.999% of you. And so I like to share both health and wellness and mindfulness because there's more than one way to make it into the kingdom. But either way you choose, you got to come as a child, have a ability to focus and use your human imagination. I know it to be true that if you honor your bloodline, that's the way that I came up in my spiritual journey, by honoring my bloodline, by eating right for my blood type. And it's like a light switch went off for me, and I obtained mental clarity. I healed myself from my physical ailments, and I tapped into my spiritual side, my inner being, and my understanding of my spiritual essence. And so you too have a bloodline, and your bloodline has memory of your ancestors. You're the things that you would be more compatible with, the things that will help you avoid inflammation and dis-ease and disharmony. And that was the path that I took, being disciplined, taking care of my lower self and the kingdom of God that lives within me. And so if you want to join saltoftheearthpub.org, we only talk about inner being stuff. If you choose to worship or give your energy to some people outside or entities outside of you, that's really your business. And we won't judge you for that. However, in this church is about your inner being, turning on your inner light and realizing that you are the savior that you've been looking for. Nobody else. You're the healer that you've been looking for. And while I'm talking about the inner being church, I want to share with you our mission statement. I had to write it down. Our mission statement is to illuminate the depths of your inner self, challenging your beliefs, the ones that aren't serving you anyway, and putting you up to speed to who you really are. Challenging those beliefs that ain't serving you. The belief that you told yourself over and over until it became a law in your subconscious mind, and it still ain't serving you because it's a limited belief when you are a boundless being. All right. Anything else? Any readings? Any other questions? You don't know your bloodline? To find out your blood type, you go to my website, also saltoftheearthpub.org. And when you're there, the first red button on the website will lead you to an Eldon, Eldon, at home kit. That's Eldon, Eldon, at home kit. And when you find the Eldon at home kit, you prick your ring finger. In about 3 to 5 minutes, Miss Jacqueline, you'll know your blood type. Easy peasy. It don't get easier than that. So if after you prick your finger and you put your little blood on a little card that comes in the kit, after you do that, and it shows up to be like 4 copper pennies, that means you're blood type O negative. And then so O negatives have certain foods that O negatives eat because they're like the meat eaters, for example. And so they have certain foods, certain meats and vegetables, fruits and nuts and seeds and condiments, all according to their blood type. And those foods, according to their blood type, are anti-inflammatories. They work for them, giving them antioxidants and all the vital minerals that they need. And so they avoid disease and disharmony in their body. And when you avoid that and clear that up, now you don't have the inflammation. Now you see clearly. Now you got oxygen delivered to your brain, just kind of like how we were talking about putting your hands together and taking deep breaths. Well, your food gets you another pH level too. Cleanse up your blood. And when you renew that blood, baby, you're going to activate that dormant DNA. So on the website, it looks like this here. And so the first red button right here on the website, this is the home page of the website. The first button right here is how do I find out my blood type? That's where you need to go to get your Eldon at home kit delivered to you. It's only like $7. And while I'm on here, see this picture right here, me in Sedona by the mountains? We're going on a retreat, the women's retreat, a women's retreat to Sedona, Arizona, February 2nd through 5th. February 2nd through 5th. It's a women's retreat that I'm having out. You love food, or what you saying over there? You can't, you not. All right, you got to be disciplined. You got to be in balance with the food that you put in your mouth. Now that's the kingdom of God. So we're going to Sedona, February 2nd through 5th for a weekend getaway into the mountains where we'll be bike riding, hiking, learning about mindfulness, having good vibes, going to the crystal shops, the shops nearby. Just really just getting away. Just getting away and being about our Father's business, connecting with nature and all that there is. And so included in that tip is room and board and meals. Meals are included in the trip as well. It's going to be a great time. I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And I'm hopeful that some of you all could come. It's going to be a handful of people, though. I don't want to have too many people, but I'm hopeful that I can get a good small crowd. I want to keep it personal as possible. So that picture is going to be coming down maybe in the next 2 days or so. It'll be no longer open. It's open registration right now, just to let you know. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that overstimulation. You right about that. You're so right. Thank y'all for the hearts. That's amazing. Yes, yes, yes. They said you tired of being sick and tired. Uh-huh. There you go. Thank you for this information. You're so welcome, babe. Yeah, Cash App. My Cash App. Oh, my Cash App is God is just me. God is just be. And I take tips, I take donations for my time, my energy, my information that I'm sharing with you all. I'm a retired lady. Ain't no sad story about being retired, but I'm a little retired little lady. That's my time. So yeah, go on and donate. I love the sound of the Cash App. I love the sound of the Cash App. How they said, make it rain. I'll make it rain and Cash App. I'll make it rain and Cash App. God is just be as a Cash App. God is just be. Please type I'm bad. Oh, it's pinned, huh? It's pinned. God is just be. It's pinned. So I don't have to type. All right. Anybody else? Any other questions up in here? Any questions? You could go on the website and get the meal plan, Miss Jacqueline, for your blood type once you find out. Do we schedule for readings? The Cash App, $17.17 is the amount for a reading. Or you can, that's here. That's only while I'm here. Only at that amount while I'm here on the live. Outside of here on the live, you can go to my website and request a reading there. That'll be a private one when I'll email you a private link to the reading that I get for you. And that's on the same page here. This is my website. And to get to the reading, you're going to scroll down just a little bit more. When you see my picture looking like this here, it's going to be right underneath my picture. It's rolling across right underneath my picture. See, that's my transformation course. And I think it's after this one. Yeah, right underneath, after my transformation course, you'll see a picture of me that looks like this here. And that's how you get to the reading. You see that? It looks like that there. That's what you're looking for. Y'all see that? Like that. And it says personal consultations and private readings. So you go there and you book yours for whatever date that you're interested in. And bam, you have a reading. All right. Thank you for all of the hearts and the roses and things, Big T. I really appreciate your love and support. I appreciate all of you all for being here. I'm about to end this live since I don't see any other questions. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. One last one. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Inner being, I speak balance. I speak peace, love, ease, patience, kindness, knowing of self, mental clarity on everyone underneath the sound of my voice. And it shall be. It shall be. Type in a comment, it shall be. It shall be. It shall be. I love you too, Miss Ladybug. It shall be. I'm waiting to hear. I need to see y'all type it. Your word is a spell. It shall be. It shall be. It shall be. It shall be. This video was from my heart to yours. Be blessed until tomorrow, until we meet again. It shall be. It is. Okay, bye.